Ranking the Final Destination movies, in dead last place, I have The Final Destination, which is the fourth movie. This movie just felt so out of place in the series. It's just not good. I think this movie also just has the weakest opening with the racetrack scene. I think that was lame as fuck. Characters were not likable or memorable. This for me is by far the weakest one in the series. Other than that, I really enjoy all of the other Final Destination movies, but in fourth place, I would have Final Destination 5. I really like the bridge collapse opening, and I think this movie has some really memorable death scenes, like the gymnastics death is one of my favorite in the whole entire series. But what makes this movie for me is the plot twist at the end. I absolutely did not see that coming, and the first time I saw it, my jaw was on the floor. In third place, I have Final Destination 3. This is another one that I really enjoy. I love the opening to this one. The tanning bed death might be the one that traumatized me the most. Like, it literally made me stop going tanning. So, thanks for that. In second place, I have the OG, the first Final Destination. Devon Sawa is a king. I think that this movie completely changed the game. And obviously, being the first movie, this one set the precedent for the structure that the rest were going to follow. So obviously, it was shocking the first time. But for me, number one, my favorite in the series is Final Destination 2. I think the reason that this is my favorite is because this is the first Final Destination movie that I watched. And I watched this movie in 2003 when I was 8, and it fucking traumatized me. And I think the log scene in general just traumatized an entire generation. I also really like how they bring back Clear in this one, and that's something that you don't see in the rest of them. They don't bring back survivors from previous movies, with the exception of Tony Todd, the mortician, obviously. But there's something about this one. I fucking love this movie so much. It's going to be very hard to beat as my favorite.